What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the RoKo Bros. I'm Ed, he's Dave. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms at RoKo Bros. And we're the RoKo Bros. Well, we're all bros. You already know. Today, Tokyo Revengers, episode 18.
I don't have anything to add on. I mean, we had a whole conversation prior to turning on the camera about this whole thing. So if you didn't watch our last video or watch the end of our last video where we break down this shit and our gripes with some of the loophole, or not loopholes, some of the holes in the plot, or plot holes for us. I mean, hopefully they get filled with some information, but I don't see it really changing all that much. But we'll see. We're supposed to be 24 episodes. This episode 18, so we're gonna see what happens.
The clock is running out, Takamichi. So
for real, bro.
We gotta see what you about to do. I like how, like, even though, like, you save Draken's life, he's effectively still dead because he's on death row.
Yeah. Damn.
I know, like, yeah.
Yeah. Agent 23 or 22. I forgot his name. Oh no, he did have a uniform.
Okay.
Damn!
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
He gave me what I wanted. Why are we backtracking? Yes, he did. He killed his brother.
I mean, exactly. Come on now. Yeah. Who killed him? Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh damn. It's like he killed Baji and his brother? I mean, like, what did you think?
It was like you were there, bro.
You were right there. Like,
you seen it. And it's like, so I thought he was saying Kazutora killed Baji, but I guess so he's saying Mikey killed Kazutora and Baji.
I think that he's saying that Baji was killed. I don't know, either by Kazutora or I think by Kazutora. At least that's my thing. And then I think that Mikey killed Kazutora in response to that, and plus the brother.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
The nigga asked a legit question like, "What would you do, bro?" He killed these people, died. This motherfucker was here. Yeah. So I think he might have killed Baji in an effort to try and kill Mikey. And no, I think Kazutora tried to kill Mikey. Baji just steps in front of whatever Kazutora was trying to do, almost like what he did with the brother. You know what I'm saying? And then Mikey sees that and then just lets loose on Kazutora like, it's the same time you done fucked up and took somebody away from me on accident, you son of a bitch. And
I don't even think it might be, yeah, because it was an accident. It's like, man, jumped out. I think that he jumped out of self-sacrifice. Like, I started watching To Your Eternity.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. but I think that what's his name? Takamichi is probably going to end up being the one to jump in front of somebody this time around instead, as opposed to Baji jumping in front of
whatever's about to happen.
Yeah, and jumping in front of Mikey to try and save him from Kazutora. Why are you still spouting that, bro?
Maybe he's in shock.
Ask the nigga how many people he killed today.
Yeah. Crying hero.
You just admitted this shit in front of the detective. Now we gotta find Mikey.
Aww. This is like... they still found a way to tug at the heartstrings, though. I'm like,
they do.
急に呼び出してなんのよ。
マイキーはお前に有利な証言をしたんだぞ。そのおかげで早く出てこれたんじゃねえかよ。
Damn.
あいつがどんな思
うっ
いで
せえ。2年間。俺の大事な2年間。
But it wasn't
that wasn't that long. You literally killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you murdered somebody.
Draken's a hitman, though.
そういうとこが気に入らん。
But why, bro? Why are you up there?
No! You just left that meeting with Draken like, I'm gonna go stand on top of this motherfucking building. Broodingly. I'm like, bro, what do you do for fun, son? But think about killing Bucky.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
Even though he spoke on in your favor, which is crazy.
Which is crazy. Like, even after that tragedy happened, still having the, like, humanity to be like, hey, ultimately it's a tragic accident.
Yeah.
That's a level of maturity that I don't have.
いよいよ明日だな。
Apparently Mikey lost it somewhere along the way, cause boy.
Yeah, no, he did.
その前にちょっと付き合え、滝道。チーフユ。いつも口酸っぱくして教えてきたろ。
That means a whole different thing.
仲間以外信用すんな。
マジ君と2人で話して
That's
もいい
the
か。
right. That's the right move.
Yes.
ただ、どうか明日を乗り切ってください。
I thought you would have said that. Don't let me see this nigga Kisaki up here, bro. And ain't nobody said nothing to him. Don't let me see that.
You
I
know
don't want to see that.
He gonna be up there, bro.
You might as well just fight him and just say I beat Valhalla.
You right.
裏切り者は容赦しねえ。それが東卍のやり方
You
だ。
should have whipped his ass on the way out.
もう止めらんねえんだな。
Yes. You already had the opportunity to do it. You should have just did it then. And we also see, you know, this is still the innocent Mikey because he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, Takemichi, but Takemichi's still there.
俺。
He's so angry!
That nigga wasn't happy about that, bro. What the fuck you talking about, son?
それが俺らの決戦だ。
And that's why I said they lost.
Don't give me this empowering music, bro. Because I know that tomorrow somebody dies.
Yes!
これだ。
This,
俺が欲しかったのは。
I don't even want to know what he's trying to get him right now. That's a creepy motherfucker.
そっちの失格かな。
I'm moving this shit right on along.
Yeah, no, we here. Shit.
Linkless. All over the place.
Yes! They all look cool.
何この人たち。
みんなギャラリーだよ。
Duh, they
Damn.
just there, bro.
They just there to see it happen?
勝者が東京のトップに一歩近谷兄弟。
Uh,
一声かけりゃ強い。
Bro, no, this man brought the lunch to the fight. They don't fuck with that nigga.
damn. Nigga said they ain't shit. He about to get faded by somebody.
Bro.
Like, you just can't walk in there talking like that.
Yes! My nigga, you catch these hands too.
俺が今日の喧嘩の
What? Oh, never mind.
袋クリミナルブラックメンバーズのハンセンだ。
Boo.
Oh.
Oh, that's a real one.
Wait, never mind.
I'm the initiator, sucker.
So yeah, I'll come in here and end every single one of you. And
I'm
go
the
back and
recruiter.
sleep. Yeah,
本来透明でバ
Yes.
チバチのやべえやつ。
I'm the scout.
こんな奴らが本当におとなしくしてんのか。
Yes, he's a dick.
備はいいが。
俺ら
の
free for all,
This is wild.
Why were y'all in
Are we
there?
gonna actually get to see some of the fight though?
Why was he in there before they actually entered into the?
What do you mean?
Why was Mikey and the vice captain inside the arena before everybody was introduced into the arena?
ハンセン君。
I mean, like, I guess they just walked in. I mean, they're gonna still be in the front.
I guess, but I just want to like, it didn't seem like it was going down.
Maybe should have gotta be in the back, making sure the shit's going where it needs to go.
coin flip.
腕に
kickoff?
自信のあるやつ
5 on 5 with your best guys.
それでも全員で乱
What the
戦
hell kind of shit is this?
どっちにする
Oh,
Oh, what?
バルハカストラ
I'm mad it's so
俺ら
stressful.
の条件はただ一つ恥を返してもらう
I said what I said, nigga.
それだ
That's it, period.
ここで争う気
Damn! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Now he really crazy.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I knew he was catching the fade.
Yeah,
bro. Man, he ended him,
He
bro.
ended that nigga.
He ended him with a 2-piece combo.
でもしに来たのが
I can't even be mad at that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
俺のトマ
Yeah, it's fighting now. Not that safety first. So that's it.
Now here's my thing. These niggas went and had a meeting. I know I got something to say like every episode. I ain't got much this time though. I said what I said last time. At the end of the day, Kisaki is the one responsible. Draken in the future told you, like literally, and even how they phrased it, it was like, oh, Mikey is the leader of Valhalla because you know it was presented to him by Kisaki at the end of the fight. So it's like, all right, with that information, Takamichi goes back to the past. Who does he confront? He confronts key individuals, but he does not confront Kisaki for whatever the fuck reason. Like, he does not go to Draken and go to Mikey and say, hey, this guy right here, he's the leader of Valhalla. We have their leader right here. We just beat his ass. But, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, Mikey or Trash Amici, why are you in this meeting excited as shit? Like, to hear, Mikey, you're not going to kill somebody? No, he's definitely still going to kill somebody because you haven't done anything to change the timeline.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't influenced it. So, it doesn't make any sense to me that you would be excited that he wouldn't kill somebody when you just came back from the future where he did kill somebody. And not only did he kill somebody, you literally have those memories of this nigga killing somebody. So it doesn't make any sense. Like if we get to this next week episode and he's like, oh my God, he's actually gonna kill him. It's like that doesn't make any sense.
I can't believe Mikey killed somebody. Mr. Detective Man, can you tell me how many bodies Mikey has racked up since the last time that I've seen him in the past? 200 bodies. Yeah, Draken racked up some bodies too. He's on death row for it. So what the fuck? Again, what the fuck? I can't believe Mikey would kill somebody. But you can believe Draken can, but Mikey can't. Why?
It doesn't. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. I mean, like it doesn't make any sense.
You could even
we know that Mikey is still alive. Like we know that Mikey's still alive, and they just no. That's a really good point about Draken. Like this nigga was a hitman. Like Aku was killing niggas. Like these are low level niggas in it. So you just don't think that Mikey wouldn't kill somebody? And it's just I'm like. And maybe it's I don't get it. Maybe it's an only child thing or something like that. But you just don't. I'm like, this man killed his brother. He killed his brother. And ultimately the goal of this fight was to bring Baji back. And not only that, it's because of Kazutora's actions, whether he was the one who pulled the trigger, so to speak, or not, that Baji dies. So not only does this nigga kill your brother, this nigga still wants to kill you, and then still kills one of your closest friends on top of that, or influences their death on top of that too. It's just of course this nigga has to catch the fade. Of course this nigga has to get beaten into the ground.
That's par for the course. He said, I want Baji back. With you, Kazutora, I ain't make no amends with that, son.
No, Kazutora has no remorse over what happened.
He doesn't have any remorse. He doesn't want to deal with the truth. He talked about 2 years in juvie, but he's bro, the only reason you wasn't actually locked up longer and went to actual prisons because this nigga Mikey spoke on your behalf, which is the only person who really could have spoken on your behalf because that's his brother. It's
nobody else could have. Yeah.
I actually don't want to press charges on him like that. It was an accident, or nah, fuck this guy. fuck this guy. You keep his ass locked up in there. I mean, it could have rolled like that. You still not giving me a good enough reason why Baji is even in Valhalla or whatnot. It's like you over there visiting the brother's grave. You feel something. You taking meetings from these niggas, bro. It's like everybody meeting secretly with somebody to try and talk to somebody. And it seemed to me that Kazutora know what it is when he step up to Draken. And it's like he ain't want no part of Draken, bro. Draken said, "I said what I said. I said what I said.
Yeah,
we taking Baji, period." And he was like, "All right."
Yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. Man, but shout out to Kazutora's crazy ass for 2 pieces the Yakuza there. And I'm like,
church is chicken combos, boy. What you talking about?
2-piece dark, nigga. Get that shit.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's like,
that dude was in there like a badass, but he got laid out.
He got laid out.
Chump, boy.
And the rest of his group was just like, well,
damn, son.
Yeah.
It's like
They
he's
talking
not even
shit.
in command here, brother. Like, damn.
Yeah.
It's like rules, regulations. We here to drop bodies. But I'm like, bro.
But I mean, like, also, I kind of respect that too, just because it's just like, at the end of the day, I mean, like, y'all are taking clues from these other things, like these older gangs and shit, who actually was, you know, what the fuck are y'all doing? Either y'all playing a game, like delinquent game, or y'all really out here about this life.
At the end of the day, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. You either about this life or you playing games. That's my question. Like, why is this so organized? Nigga, it should just be.
Yeah, I'm like, you got a 5-on-5. Nigga, this is a basketball tournament, nigga. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here?
nigga.
All world defense.
It might as well have been a basketball game, but like, I mean, it turns. I don't know. If it's a free for all, regardless, bro. Like again, Takemichi still not doing enough. Like I was like, I guess I'll just wait for the fight and see what happens then. Like I don't know how he's gonna solve this, but it really just boils down to everybody really talking. The fact that Kazutora is not telling you why he wants to kill Mikey. The fact that Baji's not telling you why he joined Valhalla. The fact that fucking Kisaki goes through that's my biggest problem. You keep telling me that Kisaki is the issue, yet nobody confronts Kisaki.
Yeah.
Nobody ever confronts Kisaki, bro. It's like, what does that look like at the end of the fight? Kisaki presents the Valhalla to you, bro. Nobody's like, huh, that's kind of fucked up. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here, Mikey, take Valhalla. Then why didn't you just give me Valhalla?
Yo,
why did all this stuff have to happen?
No, yeah, why did it have to happen this way? That's why it's like, no, this nigga Kisaki, I feel like this nigga Kisaki has to come from the future too.
This is what I wanted.
Yeah, like he wanted it to happen in this specific way. Like it couldn't have been enough for him to be like, all right, like yeah, I'm already the head of this organization. I'm just gonna funnel Kazutora to you. You do what you want, and then here's Valhalla. It's like it has to be this way or whatever. Like he wants Mikey in a broken state so that he can come in and be the one to really influence him.
Like Mikey's the commander, but in current day. But like they also said that Kisaki is the acting commander, which means that Mikey's just off the radar and whatnot, and Kisaki's doing pretty much whatever the fuck he wants to do. And even if Mikey's not off the radar, it's like, and he knows that Kisaki's the acting commander, you have to know what your subordinates are up to, which means that you know this nigga probably put a hit on Hina and Takemichi, and you effectively didn't give a fuck. I mean, I don't see why you would. You didn't kill so many other motherfuckers at this point. So it's just like, you also have to realize that Mikey might have played a role in getting Hina killed as well. But if we're just gonna boil it down to the motherfucker whose fault it is, then we started off the episode with you seeing Hina. But you ain't getting no flashback about her exploding. But I mean, you got one about the necklace that's charred up, but you ain't get one about her ass exploding. You know why they didn't show you that shit? Because it makes Takemichi look stupid. It's like, nigga, you still not moving. Like, cause this had to happen like a week ago. Like for him, Takemichi was like Takemichi and Hina was hanging out on a date a week ago, and then shit exploded. And the next week, this motherfucker's here, and he sees Hina in the past. He's like, ah, damn, she's not in the future. Well, whose fault is that? They keep on telling you, and I'm gonna keep telling you because they seem to not want to remind you that it was Kisaki all along. And you know what happens when you out Kisaki? Something probably different happens. You over there and you talking to some of everybody, and you trying to get everybody's like, well, Baji, is that the best you can do to try and convince this nigga to come back to the other side, bro? The niggas, I mean, were you really trying? I would have threw hands with that nigga right there.
Yes, you would, but Takemichi.
See, but that's what I'm saying though. If you know that this happens and your ass is willing to cry on Mikey's behalf, and you know that the mission this time is to stop Baji, then stop fucking Baji. Like, oh, you know what's a good way to make sure Baji doesn't show up there? You get this vice captain, be like, hey, we're gonna have to whip his ass right here, right now. It's us and him. Me. It's like even if we don't succeed, we gotta do something. We gotta do something besides just sitting here and you let the nigga walk off with no fade. No fade, bro. No fade. Again, I'll go back to, you'll say, oh, but why would you do that? So, Hina, nigga. Hina is the answer right there. Hina should make you do shit that you're not usually gonna fucking do. The fact that you seen her is like, let me make sure this shit doesn't happen. And if the mission is stop this nigga Baji and I got him right in front of me, that's the second or third time you've been in front of this nigga, bro. And it's like, and then you go to Mikey, I couldn't bring him back. What? What the fuck you mean? You didn't try. What you should have did something, bro. Something besides what the fuck you did. Besides what the fuck you did, bro. I just think Takemichi makes me upset. I mean, I know he makes me upset. He makes me upset, or the plot makes me upset because they try and take you away from the fact that who is at the core of this, bro. This nigga's only said one word this episode, meaning Kisaki, and all he said was, this is what I wanted. And ain't nobody said nothing to him. Ain't nobody said nothing to him. He ain't said nothing to nobody else, and that's just it. And he just be there, right there in the background in the shadows, and niggas be forgetting about him, bro. Like he doesn't fucking matter, but he's the only one who fucking matters.
It's like Kuroko in a basket if Kuroko was evil. It's like, he's the
LOL. But no.
But no, man, no, for real, no. But my only thing, and maybe they don't have the proof. They may want to have proof, and you don't want to. The only thing that I can think of is you don't want to influence Mikey's focus literally the day before he's about to go into battle, and then have something happen to him.
He wasn't gonna kill Baji. He said, if I could be childish for a minute, let me say.
No, you know he wasn't gonna kill Baji.
So his mind is already, nigga, I'm willing to scrap for my friends. All right, this guy right here, he's the reason that we're doing this. And it's like, proof. You got a vice captain. The proof is the nigga from Mobius. You know where he's at. The same way the vice captain got the information, it's like, I heard this information from the dude from Mobius. Actually, he's over here if we want to go ask him about it. And he'll tell us exactly what happened and why he moved the way he did and all A, B, C, and D. And what he told you what this nigga's plan was, bro. He told you what the nigga's plan was. He told you that the acting head of fucking Valhalla is this guy who was put in place by Kisaki.
Yeah, I mean, I would not, maybe not having to run the fade on Kisaki beforehand, but at this moment, kind of going up and then basically taking Kisaki hostage at that point and just making sure that it outs the whole thing.
I really don't even understand Kisaki, because Kisaki came in bringing individuals from Mobius or something like that.
It was either Mobius or Valhalla, one of the two.
He can't be bringing from Valhalla, because then you would,
yeah.
So he's bringing them from Mobius.
Yeah.
So this nigga had people in Mobius and bro, you would have lost. You at the end of the day, you would have lost, bro. You would have lost everything. The only reason you got extra people is because of Kisaki. And the only reason you having this fight against these other people is Kisaki.
And you're not going to get, basically ran the fuck over because Kisaki is the one pulling the whole strings from the beginning. So, but it's if you're pulling those strings from, so many strings from the beginning, how do, you can Like any attempt to run the fade on Kisaki would basically have those niggas from Mobius who are bolstering your ranks and the niggas from Valhalla, like, to come fuck you up.
That's what I mean, bro. That's why Kisaki just gotta die. And then, this is what I mean, because it's like he has to be somebody who knows the future. Because you can't have that many cards on your table and just choose to, I'm going to make Mikey the head. Even though I can be the head. Actually, Toman's mine. If I got Mobius together, which is mine, and I got Valhalla together, which is mine, these niggas don't stand a chance.
But he has to have somebody, his thing is being the shadows to the nigga who's like the one who runs it. And he's like, and Mikey is like Mikey's got my physical prowess, like aloof nature, really, like he can go, he's with the shits, and people like rally around him. So it's not like Mikey's not the brains, he's just the muscle and the head figure. Because it seems like Mikey is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Easily persuaded based off his mood set. Mm-hmm.
If he's happy, he's happy. If he's mad, he's mad. Whatever you feed into the machine is what you're gonna get. I'm giving you positive enforcement from Draken. Mikey, thanks Draken, you're my best friend. Alright, cool. Now, fuck all that shit. I'm gonna give you some negative energy.
Here's tragedy, nigga. Here's horrible.
Just keep feeding you that shit. Mikey say, yeah, you want your rage to be felt? Say, fuck that shit Draken talking about. Nigga, I tell you, I'm about to get you vindication and all this other shit.
It's just like, yeah, you was able to kill the guy who killed your brother and your best friend. Yeah. You don't even have to go to jail for it.
Yeah. Here's this guy. Here's this passion right there. Yeah, you don't even have to think about that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to think about that.
I got you everything you need, bro.
Yeah, I got some Fall Guy, and I got you this nice little game to take care of. Because you're not gonna say no. You're not gonna say no.
Why would you say no? Like, because that's like, just like they were saying, you got heads of other gangs literally here trying to see the outcome of this match because it's like, it's the one step closer to controlling Tokyo. Like, y'all are just playing games right now, but it's like, eventually y'all become a gang that's really, like, feared out here in these streets. And it's Kisaki the whole time that's like pushing it and funneling it that way.
And then at the end of the day, if he presents Mikey with all this shit, everybody sees that this nigga Kisaki is the one who's making big moves. So it's like, well, shit, let's join that gang because like, yeah, Mikey's strong, but this guy's got something. He's got the machinations to try and figure out how to bolster this motherfucker and use him to his full potential.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really puts Takemichi at mega odds. Like, you know, because again, like Takemichi right in there, like he gonna throw some hands. He ain't throwing no fans at nobody, bro. I guarantee you, next episode, the nigga don't swing one time.
Nah, he's
that nigga don't swing
hiding in the back
one time, bro.
Yeah.
Because the only person that he has swung on is the dude at the beginning of the series, that one time who beat his ass with the bat, and Kisaki. Past that, Takemichi don't swing on nobody, bro. Takemichi just cries, kumbaya, hugs motherfuckers. So it's like,
yeah,
like I said, he's not moving like somebody whose love of his life just exploded in front of his fucking face, bro. It's like, again, that's a traumatic thing that effectively damn near might as well have just happened yesterday. And this nigga's not moving like this shit happened recently.
No, he's not. Nah. This nigga's not moving like that at all.
Like, it will be on site, nigga, every time I saw Kisaki, bro. Just off GP. On site. Nigga, if I see you, I'm swinging on you. And if anybody got something to say about it, I'm used to taking an ass whooping. So it don't matter. But you gonna catch these hands every time I see you. And I'm gonna let Mikey know. Every time I see this motherfucker, he's gonna catch this work. And it's like, I don't care how much work I gotta catch in the meantime, because I know what my timeline says, bitch, I'm still here. But you,
you gotta go. You gotta fucking go. But when you go, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Then come back for next week. We'll be breaking this shit down, man. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms at RoKo Bros. And until next time, y'all. Peace.